Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. Today I'm going to be using this medium to pinpoint and clarify some of the most unfortunate situation we face ourselves as an ummah. It's so very tragic, it's so very bad, it's so terrible, it's so unbelievable, it is so un-Islamic, it is so unethical, it is not part and parcel of the methodology of the Messenger Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. The Muslims have divided so sharply on so many issues that are not supposed to be, of importance in the whole conglomerate ummah situation. But as you know very well, and I know very well, you watch the television, you see what is happening on internet, you see what's going on social media. Each and everybody or everyone have become a sheikh on his own corner, and people are drawing attention of themselves, to so many issue that is not really, is absolutely, irrelevant for us to talk about. But that is the order of the day. You see scholars from Nigeria, scholars from Ghana, scholars from different part of the world. This one is attacking this one is attacking this one, and this one is trying to say that the other guy is kafir because he doesn't believe in his methodology, notwithstanding the fact that at the time of Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam there was a lot of disagreement. But the early Muslims have the luxury of having the Messenger Muhammad right in front of them. So if there's any ikhtilaf, they go straight to him and he explains to them. Sometimes he explains and give each side, that okay, because you live in this part of the part of community, a certain situation is applicable. But if you live in the other side of the equation, it doesn't apply. And the Messenger was so very careful and meticulous. He give antidote to each and every situation that rise. And so they have that luxury to have the Messenger there. When the Messenger left, the Sahaba were there also. And so the Muslims also have to refer to the Sahaba, and they look into the Quran and the Sunnah. And the complainant, they do agree on the situation that is brought forth. But today, subhanAllah, we don't have the luxury of having the Sahaba or the Messenger sallallahu alaihi wasallam in front of us. So therefore, each and every one is purporting to be the leader or the head, or he's in the position to give fatwa, and that fatwa should be applicable. Just because somebody doesn't agree with your dictum doesn't mean he's bad, or doesn't mean you have to throw him to hellfire right away. That doesn't make any sense at all. It is not part of Islam, and definitely I think it's about time that we change this status quo. There is a lot of violent disagreement. That is the ikhtilaf that I'm talking about. Very selfishness and egoistic motivation, that is the hawa, have a tendency to develop and grow larger and larger. And that is what we are seeing today on social media. These kind of people penetrate deep into a person's psychic and take hold of his mind and attitude and feelings. And so whatever they say sort of like is the norm, when in fact it's not the norm. So eventually the person loses sight of the overall, total, information that is supposed to be looking. In the process, he ignores the common lofty goals of Islam that makes Islam, superior. Now, such a person lacks vision, he lacks insight, and forgets the, elementary requirement of Islamic behavior. That person loses all sense of balance and priority. His speech not based on knowledge, it comes easily to him as the verdict that they give those who practice this kind of thing. They don't have any support to buttress their arguments. So with people like these around, accusation proliferate. It becomes so pervasive. People are branded as deviant and sinful, and others are declared kafirs and unbelievers, and they will go to hell and stuff like that. That, I think, does not make sense at all. I think it's about time that the Muslim Ummah come together as one and realize that there will be difference. Difference will continue to be. It started at the time of Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and it is still here with us. So what we can do is to present our case. Udu ila sabili rabbika bil hikmati wal mau'izati al hasana wajadilkum billati hi ahsan. Invite them all to the way of Allah with wisdom and beautiful speeches. That's what you should be doing, instead of attacking each other and calling each other names. There's a lot of scholars out on the social media, and that is what they are doing. Some are making money out of it, some are making names out of it. at the cause of the Muslim Ummah in terms of disseminating proper information for them to, follow and to become good Muslims. And that is so very sad. It's so very prudent. Today, I'm just trying to introduce this to you, but eventually I'm going to be coming out with, more information regarding the ikhtilaf that is going on between the Ummah, especially the scholars, inshallah. Haza billahi tawfiq. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh.